Welcome back to Bass Coach Walrus. My name is Sean Walrus and I'm a bass guitar coach, and this is my first time reaction and analysis of a band called Infected Rain, a song called Dying Light, live one take playthrough. This is a request from John from our Patreon. Thank you so much. I've never heard of this band in my life, therefore I've never heard their music, and so I'm going in pretty much blind. I feel excited. I have no idea what kind of genre this is. If you're watching this band for the first time as well, maybe drop a comment to predict what genre or style of music this looks like. I reckon it's some sort of metal. If you enjoy fun and nerdy music stuff, I invite you to join our BCW community Discord chat for free when you sign up as a free member through my Patreon. Link is in the description and on your screen. And if you want extra perks like song requests and exclusive content, check out the other tiers while you're there. As always, I will listen out for the bass lines, rhythms, the arrangements and composition elements. Let's explore what makes this song musically interesting. Let's go. Wow, what a fuzzy tone. Oh, nice pads rising up in the back. Oh, nice to get. Oh, I did not expect that. It sounds almost symphonic orchestral, right? Nice. I love the electronic elements. Alright, let's pause there. What I want to say is that I love the contrast between the clean vocals, not just the tone, of course the tone of the clean vocals, as well as the tone of the guitars. I've never heard this tone before, actually. Please let me know in the comments what kind of gear the guitarist uses, or perhaps it is a meld between his guitars and some backing track or something like that, creating that sort of tone. How does he create that tone? It feels like there are layers of sound. So the haha, this is not an acoustic guitar, no way. The electric guitar tone, as well as some sort of a very thick, grungy, fuzzy element to it, almost layered together with that electric guitar tone with the usual drive and distortion. So let me know what kind of tone that is. That really intrigued me. I really want to listen to that from the start as well, because the start is where that tone is so pronounced. And in this part that we just stopped at, not only is it tonally contrasting between the guitars and the vocalist, but even harmonically, it sounded very contrasting. She was on some sort of a rather beautiful, though dark, kind of minor melody, while he was on, I would say, a rather ambiguous chord, because it felt like there were many notes in that chord. Maybe it's about the tone that creates the thickness and that wall of sound thing that causes the chord to become ambiguous. Like it could be a few chords in one, almost like white noise. You know how white noise is just like shh, and it's a combination of many frequencies, so many that our ear is unable to pick out distinct notes from there, and therefore it just sounds to us like a wall of sound, almost in the same concept. I think that's what the guitarist is achieving here, and I'm sure it's deliberate. So I want to hear from the start again, just to enjoy that tone, and let's hear and listen out for how that tone and the vocals contrast so well, both sonically and harmonically. There's definitely some sort of electronic element there. Very nice tone. Even the bass tone. Let me know their gear, how they're achieving this tone. This is so unexpected, man. Her vocals are reminiscent of some black metal. Right, what kind of chord is that? It's very Korn inspired, I think. Korn. Okay, here you can hear the chords, right? Alright, let's pause that there. So a couple interesting things there. The melody I was referring to earlier that was accompanied with those ambiguous chords that to me sounded very Korn inspired. Their guitarist's head and monkey like using rather ambiguous chords in their songs, and so that seemed to me, even tonally as well, rather Korn inspired. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. But overall, it looks like they are in some sort of G major or an E minor. Both have the same notes. They have just different starting and ending points. So the notes that was sung, I think, were by the vocalist, while the chords underneath that, those were the ambiguous ones I was talking about, was something like something around the F sharp, F, E, I'm guessing. And then while she was going on, which is great because tonally, these notes, F in particular, that's being used together with her notes, which are revolving around the G major. Basically, there's no F in the G major scale. And so that's why it creates that kind of dissonance, which is really cool. And that's why there is such a contrast. So it's contrasting tonally, it's contrasting harmonically, just that now we understand why, because there's a weird F in there somewhere, while her notes are A, B, G, F sharp. So these are all notes in the G major scale, very friendly to the G major, which makes sense because after that part, they went into sort of a chorus-like part where they went on the 6th minor of the G major scale, which is the E minor. And then when they went to the C, which is the 4th chord, and then down to the B, which incidentally is also the same chords for sweet dreams are made of these. You know, who am I to disagree? But of course, they did that one time, and then the second time they did that, we went from the 6th minor again, then to the 4, and then they went to the sharp 5, which is nice because I think they were about to lead back into the 6th minor. So that sharp 5 has a sense of tension that wants you to resolve back to the home center, which in this case is the E minor. So I would like to just watch that part again where they had the dissonant singing chord segment, because that is just so enjoyable to hear when people use notes for dissonance, deliberate dissonance. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. There's the 4, the B. Sharp 5. Nice riff. Oh, cool. Some kind of hip hop type of beat. Oh, cool strings in the background, playing that same motif. They're still in the same key, I think. A bit of a trance kind of vibe here. Female vocals with a 4 on the floor kick. Chord 4. There's that sharp 5 again. Alright, it sounds like... Wow. This guy tuned his guitars to a drop E. Eight-string guitar maybe, or just 7 strings with the extra thick E. Wow, I just love how she switches between the harsh and the clean vocals so seamlessly. Wow. Wow, wow, what a fun track. I really love the tones used in that track, the soundscapes, the tone of the guitar. And earlier I was talking a little bit about the tuning of the guitar. So it sounded like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I didn't actually get to see how many strings his guitar had, but oftentimes in 8-string guitars, they have the opportunity to tune it down to an E. So what that means is usually for a guitar, there are 6 strings. The thickest string is already an E, where in an 8-string guitar, you add 2 strings on top. The lowest string, which is also an E, but of a lower octave than the initial string, right? So I suspect he tuned it that way. My guess would be his tuning is E, B, E, then the usual A, D, and so on and so forth. Let me know if that's correct. Or did he simply use a 7-string guitar, eliminated the highest E string to accommodate that extra thick E string on the bottom? So let me know what they use for their tunings. Very cool. I think overall this song is unexpected in so many ways, and that's what I love about this channel. I get to learn about so many different bands and so many different music styles that I would never have otherwise checked out. I mean, this band, there's no way I would have known about them. I've never seen them anywhere. I've never heard of them. I think overall, I love this journey of just learning with you guys. So if you have any song requests, put them in the comments. Any thoughts about this band, any thoughts about who they are as people, and you know, just some stories, some background context about this band, because I have no idea anything about them. So thank you for joining me on my Infected Rain journey. So if you enjoyed this kind of musical analysis, I'd ask you to consider subscribing, liking, sharing. After all, it's free. You can always change your mind. And if you want to join our BCW community on our free Discord channel, you can do that by signing up as a free member on our Patreon. And if you want to do other things like get guaranteed song requests, exclusive exclusive content. Check out the other tiers as well over there. Otherwise, thank you for geeking out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Man, I just really want to hear that guitar again. Woo! Just that tone. Mad, right? She's using a 4-string too. So who cares about the higher strings, right? If you're playing metal, most of the time you just need the lowest strings. Let's just watch the whole thing again. Why not? Those electronic textures in the back, so good, right? Sounds like a fry scream. Let me know if that's right. Oh, I definitely want to check out more Infected Rain. Let me know what other songs or albums I should check out. So they're repeating that motif, that whole motif. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's his tuning because he went on an open string and he played the B. I also find the drum tone very interesting. It's got so much like reverb in it. It's almost like a disco kind of thing, you know? Like an old school 80s tone almost. Oh, that's tough to do. Wow. I will see you in the next video.